Action as the Preds take on the Oilers. Pre-game coverage begins at 6 p.m. with puck drop to follow at 7 p.m. You can listen to the game right here on 102.5 and 106.3 The Game.
For more, follow us on Twitter at 1025 The Game or visit thegamenashville.com. Live from the Hiller Plumbing, Heating, Cooling, and Electrical Studios. WPRT-FM Pegram, WPUC HD2 Laverne. Nashville's exclusive home for the Nashville Predators. 102.5 and 106.3.
79-52 Vanderbilt.
And I think he's going to coach
Shot by Cheryl.
You're going to see more moves.
The Game.
A Cromwell Media Station.
Covering your teams and the news of the day.
Ladies and gentlemen.
This is Caroline, Willy, and D-Mace.
Who is pleasant to listen to.
With Caroline Fenton, Willy Donick, and former NFL wide receiver Derek Mason.
You are hands down my favorite radio personalities of all time.
On 102.5 and 106.3 The Game and the Game Nashville app.
With no further ado.
Willy, D-Mase, 102.5, 106.3 The Game and the Game Nashville app. We're live from the Hiller Plumbing, Heating, Cooling, and Electrical Game Studios, and we're streaming live on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook Live every single day. Our video streaming is on all of our social media platforms, 102.5 The Game on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook Live. We're live out here at Pete and Terry's Tavern at Bridgestone Arena. The Predators back in action tonight, hosting Matthias Ekholm and the Edmonton Oilers. So a little bit of a homecoming for Ekholm tonight. But D-Mase is here. D-Mase is back from London. Welcome back, D-Mase. Happy to have you. How was your trip?
Hey, it was really good, with the exception of the story I told you guys before we got on air.
Yeah, it happens to the best of us.
But it was nothing, people. It was nothing that happened in London. My daughter and I, we had a really good time. Enjoyed the city, did shopping, ate, a bunch of events. We got down there Wednesday morning, and we started doing events Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then we did one Sunday. But it was a good experience. My daughter had been once, and I've never been. But that stadium, let me tell you, that stadium is awesome.
It looked cool.
It is, but it's if anybody remembers the old Memorial Stadium, how it was just in the middle of a neighborhood, that's how their stadium, I forget what it's called. It's called Tottenham
Hotspur?
Yeah, Hotspur. It's just in the middle of the neighborhood.
That's
now,
crazy.
It's
like the Bills Stadium.
Yeah, it's got all these houses, and you get this billion-dollar stadium that's just sitting there. But it is a awesome stadium. Everything, I don't think there was a bad seat in the house. It was, from where we were, it was pretty easy to get to. There's no parking around the stadium, so you got to park elsewhere and kind of walk in. You saw fans from here. You saw fans from Baltimore, obviously. I think the bulk of the fans were London residents, but they were pulling for either Tennessee or Ravens, and then you saw other teams, jerseys there.
I saw Commanders jerseys, 49ers jerseys.
It was just it was a plethora of just, different jerseys out there. It wasn't just Titans and Ravens, but the experience was good.
Was there a pretty big Titan fan presence?
Yeah, it was a big Titans fan presence there. There was unfortunately, there was a bigger Baltimore presence there. And I understand why. They're more recently they won the Super Bowl. So when you win Super Bowls, typically, people gravitate toward you, especially when football is not your number one sport. So they're like gravitating toward, who's the team that won
more successful team.
More successful team. But the Titans fans were out there, and they supported the team. The events that we went to some Titan events, and then we went to some Ravens events as well. So they both were good. Saw people that I knew, people that live here that made the trip over there. So it was a really good experience. And I would love to do it again next year. But the game didn't end the way I know a lot of people here in Nashville